No, I think that is gone. I think you have to be obviously technically very good to play at that level, but now you started to see the emergence of a lot of players come from lower leagues who are willing to put them hard yards in. I think a lot of people are looking at, like, obviously Vardy, myself, Andre Gray, people of this nature that have come up and have done well in the Premier League, but we've adapted to it because we've always been the hard-working runners that we still see today. So it's second nature to us to chase the ball around, and one of the, because we've been at the lower level where you're not expected to make certain runs, you're just meant to run for everything. So that's probably why we've done so well. I was one of his first, so I'm thinking 6 years ago maybe. 6 years ago, I just saw a friend of mine training there, and I just thought, oh, it's a bit different, let me try that. I'm always open to doing different things, and literally had one session with him and then was hooked, because it's just individualised training, high intensity training, but also the first person that sat down and said, well, you're a striker, these are your strengths, these are your weaknesses, but I want to keep going at your strengths. A lot of people always keep going like, oh, we'll work on your weaknesses, try and bring them up and level you out, whereas I was at an age where I kind of know what I'm good at, so we angled in on that, and first time someone's ever trained just based on Troy Deeney, not a whole football team, but working players, so it was good. We'll do like 2-3 week camp before we go back in, and just bash it out 3 times a week, just so I've got my own running, but that quick feet and that movement, agility work that I would normally have to play catch up in over pre-season, I'm already ahead of the game. In the season as well we work together, but then it's just based on how many games you have that month, and you have to tailor it. You know, it's not like a boxer, for example, who has 12 weeks of just, we know what we do because we're fighting on this date. Everyone seems to call me bulky, which if you go to any away game, they all call me a bit some nicer choice words than bulky, but no, you have to be. Obviously I'm a big lad, but I don't think you can be captain of a team or the leader of a team if I was unfit, overweight, for example. Like, the lads wouldn't have it, and the manager definitely wouldn't have it. So yeah, it's probably twice as hard for me in terms of keeping on top of my weight and things like that, because as soon as I've put a few pounds on, everyone can see. So yeah, I have to make sure I'm on top of my weight and dietary requirements more than anybody else. Obviously with the strength stuff, I just feel like mentally it's given me an edge, because I just feel I'm bigger and stronger than everybody else. And then the work I've done with Jamie, the more specific stuff, I've saw it in goals as well, like some of the goals I've taken and the goals I've scored, just being able to react to things. The one I scored against Southampton not too long ago was a perfect example of that. It just bobbled out and I just hit it with my left foot, but it was the reactiveness to know it was there, where probably a month or two ago would have been a case of, oh, what's that? As it's going past me, do you know what I mean? I probably air-shotted it. So no, that kind of reactive work has really helped. My diet looks very colourful because I'm doing all sorts at the minute. I've just got a friend of mine who set up Prep Food UK that loads of people are using, so like Joshua and every footballer at the minute, because they're all trying to get in shape for the summer. So, but I'm with him, and like, so one day steak, one day is chicken, mincemeat. It's all packed up for me and ready to go. So literally, you've got to say about 50 to 100 grams worth of protein, loads of veg, and then I get probably 25 grams worth of sweet potato, and that's a meal, and just keep going. Eat, repeat, sleep. Nah, they're completely different. So I enjoy my boxing as well, and I go boxing myself, but completely different sports, completely different elements, because it's a motion range as well. If you get punched in the face as a boxer, your natural reaction is to go and do that, but you've got the big lights as well. I don't think people realise, unless you're at the ringside, the lights are so powerful that it's boiling. You'll be watching and you'll be sweating. So I think there's a completely different energy system that boxers use for football, and I think if you look at it from a boxer to a footballers, we go Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, or Saturday to Saturday for 11 months straight, whereas they train, you know, for 12 weeks to fight on a Saturday. So they have a 3-month training camp for one fight, and then they rest, then they do it again. So they might fight 2-3 times a year. So it's completely different. Our bodies, I would say, get put through a lot more pain than they do.